Oh, this is just wrong. Shaq's penis is Kevin Hart. And you got a talented one.
Speaking of coming, I want to talk about. Whoa! Yo, pause, ladies and gentlemen. I will call it myself.
Chuckster, we're live.
What are you talking about?
Not like we can stop and.
Hey, that's not what I meant. See, y'all mind in the gutter.
I know the football team's like all trying to recruit me and stuff, and like they were supposed like, why don't you throw things? And I was like, ew, throwing things. But like now I totally love it. I mean, watch this.
What, sorry? Is that Buckfast? No, that's water. You've probably heard of it. Who's the most famous person I've ever met? Well, I once met it's quite an impressive one. I don't want to show off, but you know how villages have got idiots, yeah? I met the idiot for the whole of Glasgow.
In America, they use sugar glasses.
Sugar glasses made of spun sugar, you don't get hurt, right?
Yeah, I use the real one. Then I roll over, the guy take the hammer, break the window, pang, explosion. Then I say, ow. Then I'm coming back, big hole here.
Jackie is the nicest guy in the whole wide world. I want to let y'all know. That's why those movies were so good, because Jackie was so nice and I was so comfortable. But Jackie would give me a gift every day. First rush hour, Jackie Chan would give me a gift every day. He'd send it to my trailer. Yeah, I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, he's so nice. And I had to buy him something after a while. I said, I got to get him something. But then I realized he's from China. They make everything over there. He was getting it for free anyway. Yeah, for nothing.
Hey, you get your fucking hands off me.
Bryan Cranston looks like Jim Carrey impersonating Matthew McConaughey. All righty then.
You've done drugs with him?
Yes, I have.
Cocaine, right?
Cocaine, yes.
Alcohol?
Alcohol, yes.
Pills, including Xanax and Adderall, right?
That I'm not so sure of.
Okay.
Where's he going?
I have a son. He's older. He's got to be at least 8. And but when he's first born, it's the most. The most exciting thing that's ever happened to.
That's
you,
right. Yes.
And I'll never forget it. And then 6 months later, I went hang gliding. Way more exciting.
There's a scene where you pleasure yourself.
Yes.
How do you approach that kind of scene? That's got to be a strange thing to shoot on camera.
How do I approach it? Mentally? Or...
Just...
I bet that John Lithgow's ball sack looks exactly like his face. My face is not complimented, but my ball sack is.
I thought I was doing one thing, and then when I showed up, it was a whole different thing. It was a full body shot, and I asked the director, what should I do? And she said, masturbate, like it says in the script.
What a kind directorial note.
Well, yeah.
You know Meryl Streep, right?
I do.
She's not nominated this year.
I'm sorry to hear that. She should be nominated for Walking Down the Street.
I saw it too, so I'll make her a card, and I want everybody to sign it.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I think this is really going to make her feel better.
Sign over here so she can feel better.
That's lovely.
Anything you'd like to say to Meryl Streep?
Yes, you're a loser this year, but you're gonna get him next time.
G-force? More like, gee, he's fat. The only French word you know is buffet.
That's not true. I know the word croissant.
I heard your last name used to be even longer, but you ate all the other letters of the alphabet. Zach, you look like a homeless guy who's been to a soup kitchen that specializes in ice cream soup.
What line should I do?
I don't know.
I feel the need for speed.
That's good! You're good at it!
Do me.
No.
game that involves a female. So are you good with the ladies?
Am I good with the ladies? Am I good with the ladies? Why don't you just ask Mariah?
Pull him back.
You don't want to be tied down. You're young. You look like a young guy. 19? Wow, you're really young. Holy shit. I didn't know 19-year-olds were allowed in here. This is crazy. What? Are you really 19? What are you drinking? Water? Damn. You don't have a fake ID or anything? I guess you can't really cop to it now, but... Are your friends all 19 too? 20, all right. 23, good job. That's it, well done. 19, when you're 19, banging a 23-year-old. I'm not saying you're hooking up, but the night is young. A few more waters, you don't know where the night's gonna take you, you know? It's just crazy, you know?
Don't ask me if I'm fine, 'cause I'm not, but I'm trying to be. So darling, if you can, you should keep me close, 'cause I've been on the road, I've been missing home. If this is what you want, you should.
IMMA? Is that a word? I'ma be wondering why that woman got no titties. They're here, don't worry.
I was once hit by a car while riding my bike, and the driver was my girlfriend.
And why were you riding your bike and she was in the car?
Because as a young man, I fancied myself a physically fit.
You wouldn't travel in any transportation but bicycling?
There's enough horsepower in this body to bicycle around West Newbury, Jimmy Fallon.
Want me to say it right now?
Yeah, read it.
1917 is not just a movie, it's also the number of times I had to pee during The Irishman.
Yeah,
and you hold like that, and then you release.
Name something that a person might take a picture of, then post it to Facebook. I'm sorry? What did you say?
I say it or I just think it?
You say it. That would be a much more metaphysical game, but...
Yeah, say it.
Okay, girls take pictures of boobs. No?
Oh, boobs! Let's go to the board. Who has seen boobs? No.
Themselves.
Themselves. Let's go to the board and see.
Of all the questions we had, the one that came up most often was ask Benedict to say the word penguin. What is this about?
Well, apparently I got it wrong repeatedly in the documentary.
Let me tell you about a story so true. We're showing me style and it's all so cool. It's about a garment torn and frayed, getting its threads, the story conveyed. Walking down the streets with holes in my teeth. Each ripped and tear part of me you see. It ain't about the brand or the label it holds. It's about the journey, the stories it unfolds. In these ragged clothes I find my voice, a testament to resilience. My choice from the streets to the stage. I rock my style in my tattered shirt. I walk that mile. Ripped and torn, but still I stand in my ragged attire. I command, it's not just fabric, it's a statement I preach. In my threadbare garment, I find my reach. From the barrio to the bar, I make my mark. In my worn out jeans, I leave a spark. They may call it rags, but I call it art. In every stitch and tear, I play my part. It's the struggle of the streets, the hustle so real. In my tattered jacket, I seal the deal. A symbol of defiance against the status quo. My passion of pants, I let it show. It's not about the riches or the wealth I lack. In my faded hoodie, I stay on track. It's the heart of the hustle, the grind each day. In my worn out kicks, I find my way. Ripped and torn, but still I stand. In my ragged attire, I command. It's not just fabric, it's a statement I preach. In my threadbare garment, I find my reach. So here's to the ones with the clothes that tear. In our patched up attire we have, so let the world see our garments worn. For in our rags, our stories are born. In the language of the streets we speak. torn up clothes, we find our peak.
And now I'm completely terrified of the word. I don't go near it.
The first one you sort of get away with, and then after that you lose all sense of what the word is. Let's have a look. Listen carefully.
And the last thing you might expect to see here is penguins. These are Fiordland crested penguins, named after this corner of South New Zealand. So why are these woodlands so attractive to penguins? A freshwater stream through the forest makes a handy highway for a parent penguin heading home from a fishing trip.